Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jack, so happy you're here, so happy you're tuning in. Today I'm very excited. I'm reviewing one of my favorite brands, Alphalete. I just love their activewear, I love their designs. It is kind of higher on the price scale, so I really only buy stuff when they're having sales. They just had a Memorial Day sale and I picked up a lot of stuff. Today I'm going to review some of Alphalete's new releases with a focus on summer, so just brighter colors, silhouettes made for warmer weathers. So yeah, let's get started. I would say the thing I was most excited for are the women's mesh shorts. Alphalete released a pair of mesh shorts that were like 6 inches, I think, and they were made for men's and women's. Looking at them, I was just like, they're gonna be kind of long and maybe fit weird. They just released a women's version where they're 4 inches long. I don't know, I was just really excited. I love loungy shorts. They feel very high quality. While they're like, you know, your typical mesh material, the inside's lined and it does feel like very substantial. The aglets don't have like the cool Alphalete logo, but they're still like covered in something. And then it has a little logo. This is the back, the like tag sewn on. Kind of give it like a boxer vibes. And they have pockets. I got them in the seashell color in a size medium, and then I got the sage color in a small, and this is just like a green. It's like more muted than I thought it would be. I'm not very good at seeing color, so online it's kind of just like hit or miss whether I guess correctly, and like I thought it'd be a lighter green. So these are the size medium. They fit loose. Like, I wouldn't say they feel big, but there's definitely room. I'm not really compressed at all. Maybe I'd use the drawstring. The strings get very long. I also don't love interior drawstrings, so I like the length of these. I think they're flattering and they feel very nice and soft and high quality, so I do really like them. I think even on sale they were still like $42, so something to think about. I think they're cute. Not a lot to say. If you wear it with a sports bra or tank to go on walks, to just like hang around your house while looking like a little baddie, I think those are that's what these shorts are meant for, you know. These are the smalls, and they honestly kind of fit the same in the waist. I do feel the difference a little bit in the thigh and like the crotch area. It just feels a little bit shorter and it rides up a little bit more on the sides. I wouldn't say it's a huge difference. It really depends on what look you're going for. I also really like the seashell color. I'm not really vibing with this color, so that might be throwing me off as well. To compare and contrast to those, I also picked up the Varsity shorts. They do feel very thin, so the mesh is like a little different. It's a closer knit, the holes aren't as big, and then it is lined on the inside. Very lightweight, where the other ones felt like heavier. Drawstring on the outside. Ooh, see, these do have fancy little aglet guys. This one has like a patch logo, and then the back has a little, I honestly do not know what the point is. Maybe it's supposed to like give your butt a little curve. These are definitely shorter, you know, just looking at them, and they probably curve up more on the sides. I do think the waistband's a little bit more flattering, kind of provides a little bit more compression and cinching. In terms of the rest of the shorts, I definitely like the other ones better. These are shorter, they're a little bit tighter everywhere, so they don't feel as loungy to me, and they're a thinner material, so they don't feel as high quality. They're also a little bit see-through. The lining's not as thick and the mesh isn't as thick. I don't think they're anything special for the price, and I got these in a size medium, so I would definitely size up, just because I think if you size down they'll just be really short. If you watched my other Alphalete video, you would know I'm like actually obsessed with the stride shorts, so I picked them up in this peach color for the summer. A little concerned how the light color would look with such a dark lining, and I don't know if you can see, orange like is very thin, so you can see the black like through it. Stride shorts do have a nice high waistband, which I like, nice compression and support. It does have a little zip pocket, and I wear these running, so I can put my phone, a key in there. It comes in handy a lot. There's a curved seam on the sides with this reflective detail, but I never run that late at night. Doesn't come into effect. And then it does have a very thick liner, so it's not see-through at all, but it's also not very breathable. Like when I sweat, my shorts feel very heavy, but I still love them because running, the lining does help with the chafing and stuff. I don't know if you can tell, you can kind of see the black like underneath ruin the look of the bright orange. You know, it just looks very like translucent. I wish it was just like brighter. If they had the lining that was a little lighter, or the outer part that was a little like thicker, I think that would help. But the shorts themselves I think are very flattering. I feel very held in. I love the compression. I love how high these sit. I do have to pull the shorts down a little bit. They don't stay up, but it's better than, you know, no lining. I think they're cute. And the black does peek out like on the sides. Moving on to bras, I picked 2 up. The first one is the Amplify bra in this misty lilac color. Lilac, as you know, or you should know, is my favorite color right now. And I did notice in the newest like iteration of the Amplify bras, they run a little bit smaller. In the older versions, I would be a small because the seamless material is relatively stretchy, but then they kind of changed the fit a little bit, and the small was just a little tight everywhere, unless I just got jacked. So I did get this in a medium, and I think it fits better with the same amount of support. Let's say if you're getting one of like the newer colors, I would just size up or stick to your normal size, where usually I had to size down. A ruche in the middle, and I think the bands now at the bottom are a little bit more tapered than they used to be, which might have added to why I need to size up. The back is unadjustable, it has these crisscross details and then just the logo at the bottom. And I do think the new ones, the straps might be longer. Just looking at them, they look kind of long. The new Amplify bra, I think it definitely hits a little bit lower than the old ones because the straps are a little bit longer. But I think it's still really flattering. The V-neck's kind of low. I feel very compressed and held in. I run in these. Honestly, I like the longer line look. It looks more like a tank to me than just a sports bra. This is the back. This material is just so stretchy and so soft and so comfy. I have a million of them. They're just so flattering. The other bra I got that I was excited to try is the Wonder Bra. Everyone said it like hurts your traps so bad. Bras already hurt my traps so bad. And I'm just like, how bad can it be? I've seen people in it at the gym and they look so cute. So I'm just like, is it really that bad? Yes. Yeah, it is. It has a V-neck in the front, so it's very flattering. And I think that's what trips people up, is that it's so flattering. They're like, can I deal with the pain? It's really, it's really bad. Like at first when I was putting it on, I was like, it's fine, it's stretchy, like, but this just, there is not enough room for the back of your neck to where this hits. It needs to just be longer. It has constant pressure on your back. It has a really cute T-strap, which while it is adjustable, doesn't really affect, like these straps are too tight. So making this looser doesn't really help. Pretty flattering on the back if you can put up with the discomfort. Up to you. And this is that Alpha Luxe material, so it's slightly softer and a little bit more brushed. It's honestly such a shame. Like putting this on, you're like, it's so stretchy, it's so soft, and then once it gets around your neck, you're like, immediate no. You see how high that hits? Like the band stretches, but it's pulling the whole time. So flattering. I hope they fix the straps because I love the tee back. And maybe if it was cheap enough, I might buy it. Someone said if you wear it for like 10 minutes, it might help. But why do that to yourself, you know? I love the color though. Moving on to shirts, I got the men's Wolf Head oversized tee, so I've been running a bit more. And especially in like the transition months, I just want like a nice long sleeve to wear while running. This is really the only like detail on it. Material, it kind of feels spandexy, like it's very stretchy. It's very like smooth and cool to the touch, but it's not like, you know, your typical athletic material. It is very oversized though, because I got a small because it was the only size left, and I might need an extra small if they have it. So it is very oversized. Like I rolled the sleeves up. It hits like mid-hand. It kind of hits at the bottom of my shorts. I just bunch it up a little bit. Like because it's long, it just does get kind of bunchy. And I don't know if I like it. I really like the material though, and I would love to run in this. But when you're running and you just like have all this material here, not the best. I think it's so cute though. It's good quality. I like the little wolf detail. I might try an extra small just to see kind of how that fits, but it probably wouldn't help like the length really. I also got their Emblem Tees or their Dynasty Tees. I forget which one they're called. But they're just a short sleeve crop shirt because I have a shorter torso. Crop tees usually fit me like normal tees, and they're just a little bit more flattering on me. This similar like material where it's kind of smooth, cool to the touch. And then it had, this must be the Emblem Tee. It just has this logo on the pocket, and that's really it. I also got in a size large. I tried their crop tees before and I liked the large better because they were pretty cropped. Where these look a little bit, like while they're cropped, they look a little bit longer than the previous ones I got. So this is a large in pistachio. I wanted to compare the fits. So this is the size medium. It's not as short as the other crop tees that they've released in the past. I have a couple of those and it has more of like a raw cut hem. So it kind of rolls up and sits a bit higher. Where this one hits like right at my shorts. It's a good length. It's not tight, but I wouldn't say it's like an oversized fit. If you raise your hands, like it will just, you know, ride up. Has the little logo on the side. This is the Atlantic blue and I think it's a really beautiful color. I love the material. This is like very sweat wicking. I like the medium. The large is just a little too big. So I'd say stick to your true to size. I don't think you have to size up in these. This is the large, just kind of a little wider. Honestly, still the same length. So it didn't really help it get any longer. It just kind of made it a little boxier everywhere. So I'm not sure it's as flattering. I think I like the deepness of the Atlantic blue a little bit better than the pistachio. It's a little like light and pastel-y for my skin tone. They're good shirts, good material. I like the cropped length. I think it's perfect. Last but not least, I got the women's classic crew. So in my previous video, I got the men's crew in a size medium. And it was just like so big and the arms were so long and it was long. And I was like, realistically, if I get the small, it really wouldn't fix the sleeve length. If you wore it above your sleeves, it was like so bunchy, you know? So I was like, let me just try a women's version. I got a small because it was the only size left. And it does fit, but it's not very like oversized, slouchy, loungy. But it's still very like nice material. The material is very thick. Inside it's brushed and you can like see how thick this material is. It has the logo on the front and then just a detail on the back. And this is in the linen color. A really nice neutral. I've actually been wanting a sweatshirt in this neutral color. So I am happy with the color. Last but not least, this video is taking forever to film. Honestly, I guess that's what happens when you get a lot of stuff. So this is the women's crew in a size small. It's not too tight. It does say oversized and I'm usually size medium, but they only had a small available, so I did size down. And I would say it fits. It's not tight anywhere. I would want to see how a medium would fit though to get kind of more of a, like an oversized cozy feel. The waistband, I tuck underneath and then it just kind of like blouses down a little bit so it hits at a higher point. If you wanted it like full length, it gets really tight. I'm not really sure. I don't think that's how you're supposed to wear it anyway. I think it is supposed to be a little bunchy. The arms are a good length, but they are kind of wide. When my arms are down, I feel like it just makes me look very bulky. This part kind of just makes me a little bit bulky. I don't know if that's just me. This is the back. So I think it is great quality. I love the thickness of the material. I love the softness inside. I think it's a very high quality sweatshirt. I don't think the small is the most flattering. I think it's the sleeves. Like they just have a lot of material. So then when you like, you know, your arms are down, which they are most of the time, it kind of just makes the arms look like really big. That's it for my video. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. I know it was a lot. It was a lot for you. It was a lot for me. It was a lot in general. I hope this was helpful. I tried out some pieces I haven't tried before, so I was excited to get to, you know, figure out my sizing, whether I like them. When Alphalete does run big sales, usually their final sale, I like to keep track of what sizes and what items I'm interested in. That way when they do run sales, I'm like ready to go. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Please comment below if you have any questions about sizing or advice on what I should keep or any video ideas. I love getting ideas because I run out of them. And please subscribe for future activewear reviews. Thanks. Bye.